Hi guys, welcome back to my channel RenderRebels. In this video, we are going to learn how you can create product lighting. As you can see on the screen, it's basically a Vivo phone that I have done the material of and lighting of. But I will show you how you can do this type of lighting, which works really well when you are doing brand promotions of any product. So let's start now. I will show you this exact process. Now this is in path tracing, but if you see in lit, it's also looking good. Okay, so it works in both lit and path tracing both. Okay, so let's start now. Now I'm going to create a new camera. So we are going to create from scratch. So let's just go to unlit mode and I'm going to hide my camera and lighting both. So we start from the same page. You can use any model that you want of the product, but I'm going to use this which I have textured here. So let's just start now. If you want to learn how to do texturing of this phone, let me know in the comments. I will create a video for that as well. So let's start with our camera now. I'm going to add a box first so I know what exactly I'm looking at. So I'm going to create a box here like this. Okay, and like this in the scene. Okay, and I am going to take it backwards here, and now I'm going to create a camera here. So let's just go to our create panel. Let's just go to cinematic and let's just create a cine camera actor. Okay, as soon as I do it and if I press the G key, you can see we have it here. Okay, so I can rotate it 90 degrees here, around 90. Okay, so you can see we are viewing this. So let's just go to our cine camera actor 2 and now you can see I am going to go for Instagram size. So let's just change that as well. I'm going to go here to 16:9 film and let's just do 13.5 into 24. Okay, and let's just zoom out here so I can see how my model is going to look. So let's just do something like this. I'm going to reduce the camera speed and I'm going to rotate this as well. Okay, something like this, and I'm also going to rotate this box here. So actually I know how much this is going to cover. I'm going to make this backward here. Again, I'm going to go here so you can see this is my almost my frame here. Okay, this is the frame. Why have you kept this box? So I can know how exactly my phone is going to look in the camera. Now I want a telephoto lens, so I'm going to go to cine camera actor 2 and here I'm going to increase my current focal length to, let's say, 55, and let's just zoom out now. Okay, something like this. I'm going to rotate my camera here. Okay, something like this here, so we can get that phone look. And if I want, let's take this somewhat backwards here, something like this, and I'm going to make this box bigger here so exactly I know how much my frame is going to get covered here. Okay, so let's just do something like this and let's just rotate it a bit here in wide angle. So let's just do -8. Okay, not this one, sorry, my camera. So let's just select, let's just do maybe -8. Okay, and let's just move it upward so I can see the top of the phone as well. Yeah, this is looking nice actually. Yep. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to hide this box as well and let's just start the lighting now. Now in order to light this phone, I'm going to use two methods here. First is my HDRI and second one is my rectangle lights here. So let's just learn how you can do it. Let's just go to create. Let's just go to lights and let's just add a HDRI. For HDRI, I'm going to use the skylight because I don't want the background here. Let's just add a skylight here. And before doing anything, what I'm going to do, I'm going to delete this first and let's just add a post process volume. So let's just go to our visual effects and let's just add a post process. Let's just move it somewhere here and let's just turn on the infinite here. And I'm going to go for the real world values of my exposure. So let's just go to exposure and let's just make sure that our minimum and maximum EV is set to 9:9 here. Okay, yeah, great. And let's just now add our skylight here. So let's just go to lights and let's just add a skylight. Okay, let's just move it here as well. And now I'm going to load a HDRI into this. Now you can download many HDRIs. So if you go to HDRI Haven and go to studio, you will find all this lighting that you can use. I'm going to use the grayscale gorilla pack which I have purchased here. So let's just go to my HDRI folder, and here I'm going to use maybe this or this. Okay, let's just use the fourth one, and let's just switch this to specified cube map, and you can import any of your HDRI that you want here. Let's just wait now. And now you can see it's still dark because our intensity scale is set to 1. Because we are using real world values, let's just bump this to 300. Okay, now you can see the light here, and let's just go to lit here. And now you can see this is how it is going to look. Let's just press the G key here, and now I'm going to increase this more, and let's just switch to movable first. Let's just increase the cube map resolution to 4096 for good reflections as well. And now let's just take this further here. Let's go for 500. Yeah, this is looking nice. Let's just go for 1000. Yep. And now I'm going to rotate my cube map here to get the lighting that I want. Okay. So maybe let's just do something like this. Yeah, this is looking nice, but it's way too bright here. So let's just play with it until I am happy here. Now you can see I'm getting this highlight here, which is looking good, really good. Okay, so I will rotate it till I am satisfied somewhat with my angle here. Okay, I want this Vivo to look good as well. Yeah, this is looking nice, and you can see the details. Let's switch to part tracing and check how it is going to look. Yeah, this is looking nice actually. Let's just go to lit again. Okay, and if you want, you can go to detail lighting or just lighting only and check how this is going to look, so you will get the idea here. I'm going to again switch to lit here. Okay, now let's just add some more lights here for my key light, my rim light, and basically downward, so it separates the background from the foreground. Okay, let's just switch to two views here. Okay, you can do it by clicking here and switching to two pins. I have here stack my cine camera actor, and here I'm going to add my lights. Okay, so you can see depending on the angle, this is how it is going to look. I'm not worried about the second angle right now, but I will create it later. Okay, so let's just do one thing. Let's just add a light here which separates this here. Okay, so let's just go to our lights and let's just add a rectangle light here. Okay, yeah, I have added this here, and let's just move it backwards. Okay, so you can definitely move it backwards as well. Okay, let's just move it here, something like this. And for some weird reason my gizmo is not showing here. Okay, so I don't know why it is happening here. Here it is not showing, but here I'm seeing the gizmo. Okay, so let me just turn on and off the real time. I should definitely say it, but I don't know why I'm not seeing. So not an issue here. Again, I'm going to switch to my cine camera actor. Okay, and if I select here, yeah, it's not working, but here it is working. So let's just switch this to perspective, so I can actually see the light here. So let's just press the G key here and G key here as well. Yeah, this is working nice. And now what I want this to be in the edges here. So what I can do, first I will switch to movable here, and then I'm going to increase the height of this, something like this. Okay, maybe somewhat bigger. Yeah, and then I'm going to increase this intensity because I am going for real world values. Let's just go for 1000, and you can see the details now. Can you see? Here it is. Yeah, this is looking nice. Okay, and maybe I can go for 2000 as well. Yep, this is looking much better now. And maybe I can just increase the width as well. Yeah, better, much better. And let's just rotate it somewhat. Yep, this is looking nice. And now you can see this detail here as well. Now let's just add one light here. So I am going to hold my alter key and just take a duplicate, and let's just rotate it here. Okay, you can see the light. This is how we are getting that light here as well. Okay, but I want this to be in this edge, so I'm going to move it somewhat like this. Yeah, this is looking nice. And let's just increase the width here. Okay, so it covers the whole phone here. You can see this as well. Yeah, this is looking good. Let's just switch to path tracing and see how this is looking. Yep, this is looking much better now. Okay, let's just go to lit here, and one more light I want to separate here. Maybe I will increase this to 3000. Yeah, maybe it's 7000 as well. Yep, now you can see the separation, and maybe I will increase the width as well. Okay, you can see this is how it is getting here. Okay, yeah, this is better actually. So maybe decrease the height somewhat. Yep, this is looking nice. And let's just add downwards one light as well. So I'm going to take a copy of this as well. Okay, you can see the light. Let's just press the E key and rotate it somewhat like this. Okay, and let's just move it downwards here. Now you can see we are getting that light here as well. Okay, and let's just increase this intensity to maybe 4000, so you can see the details here as well. This is looking really good, guys. Okay, and one more light I want to use, but for this camera here, so let's just take this light, and now I'm going to use the lighting channels for this. Okay, so if I do something like this right now, you can see it's getting all over the phone, but I want to affect it here only. So what I can do, I can switch this lighting channel here. So just search for channel, and here switch to 1, take this to 0, and now you can see only which is having a channel of 1, it is going to affect here. So you can see the result. So just select the camera here, or the part that you want the light to be. Okay, and just move it, and now you can see we are getting that light here. See, so this is looking really good here as well. Okay, so just play with the lighting channels and you will get the result that you want. And let's just maybe increase the width, decrease the height here, and width as well. Okay, something like this. And let's just now play here, so you can see exactly what I want. Okay, and if you want this to be also included, select this, go to channel, and just do 1 as well. So now you can see we get that light here as well. This is looking beautiful, guys. And let's just switch this to part tracing and check. Yeah, this is lot better. Okay, now let's just add some more stuff here. So let's just go to post process. Okay, I'm going to make this bigger here. Okay, let's just press the G key, and yeah, you can definitely use this cube as well. Okay, so if I select this cube, okay, this is getting that light here, but not an issue. I can make this cube bigger and take this backward, guys, something like this. And again, if I go to my cine camera actor, you can see this is looking really good. And one more thing I can do, I can add a emissive material here. So if I go to my Vivo, I have this emissive instance, and if I apply it here, you can see we are getting that emission here, which is looking really nice. And what you can do, you can now play with the emission color as well. Okay, so if I do something like this, so you can see the result. This is looking really good, guys. Okay, and if you don't know how you can do the emissive lighting, check out my last video where I have taught how you can do the emissive lighting stuff. And this is looking nice. And now if I save it here, and if I switch this from lit to, let's say, path tracing, this is going to look much better. Okay, this is looking nice. Now let's just tweak some path tracing settings as well. So let's just go to path, and let's just make sure that we reference depth of field atmosphere, and let's just make sure we don't use the denoiser. Yeah, this is looking nice, and you can see we are getting the depth of field. So I need to basically give my camera what we say a focus setting as well. So let's just select this phone, and now you can see this is how it is looking, and this is looking really crisp and clear. Okay, so this lighting does feel like a really good lighting setup. Again, go to path tracing here. Okay, and let's just maybe decrease the maximum bounds to 8. Yep, that is nice here. And yeah, we can use the denoiser as well if we want for our scene. And let's just wait to see how it looks here as well. Okay, so yep, you can say this lighting feels really natural here, and you can see the separation here as well. Yeah, this feels like a good, really good result. And if you want to increase the lighting here, you can definitely do that as well, but I am going to hide this here. Okay, and yeah, one more thing you can do, if you want, you can play with the lighting here. So let's say you want a light here as well. So what I can do, I can just make sure that this is also covered in the 0 channel. Okay, so you can see that light, but you can separately put the light. Also the camera angle matters here. So if I take one more my camera. So let's just duplicate this, and if I switch to a Cine Camera Actor 3, and here if I go to, let's say, maybe a telephoto lens of 100, okay, a zoom lens, and now if I do something like this, okay, a downward shot of phone here, okay, something like this, you can say we are getting that bright shadows now, okay, bright reflections, because we are now using this angle, okay. And what you can do, you can go to focus settings and make sure that you see this camera as well, and now you can see what I am telling, okay. So you can see this Vivo logo as well, and maybe I will do something like this. Yeah, now you can see this is looking much better here, okay. This actually feels like a really good angle, and now what I can do, I will switch again to my this angle as well, okay. And I am going to just play with my post process, okay. So let's just first do the lit settings, okay. What I'm going to do, I am going to go downwards here to all, and then I'm going to add a bloom, okay. Let's just increase the intensity here, and let's just do a convolution, okay. And then go downwards, maybe I will switch this to 8 and 8 to get that bright look, okay. And if I do a part tracing here, you can see this is how it is going to look with the convolution settings as well. And let's just give somewhat chromatic aberration of 0.1. Let's just go to local exposure, add a detail strength of maybe 1.3, and you can see that convolution now, okay. So maybe do 1.2, and now let's just play with this convolution here. So maybe around something like this, 0.5. Yeah, this is looking nice. And then I can also disable the lens flare because I don't want that, okay. Let's just add a vignette here so you can see the result. Let's just add somewhat sharpening, and then I'm going to boost up somewhat my saturation and contrast as well. So let's just do 1.1 here as well, and now you can see this is looking really good. So maybe now I will do 1 here. Yeah, this feels natural. And let's just go to our, let's say, film and slope and toe. Let's just do 1 here, okay. This is looking nice actually. And let's just do 0.5 here. Yeah, this feels natural. And here you can see now this is ready for part tracing. Now let's just do for lit as well. So just go to lit here, just go to your lumen settings, make sure your method is set to global illumination here as well. Here I'm going to do hit lighting, okay. For reflections you can also do that because we have some reflections. Lumen scene quality, increase this to 4, okay. Increase the lumen scene detail to 4 as well. Final gather quality to 8, okay. And screen trace refractions, and it depends on you. If you want you can use, or if you don't want you can see here that result here, okay. So it totally depends on you if you want to use or not, okay. Let's just switch this reflection method to lumen quality to 4, screen trace high quality reflections. Yeah, this is looking nice actually. And max to 4 and 4 here. And here I'm going to do one more thing, guys, that is use the translucency to ray trace. Yeah, this is nice, okay. Use ray trace reflections. Now this feels natural. And one more thing I'm going to do, I'm going to select all my lights here, go to ray tracing, and make sure that I enable this ray tracing here, okay. And let's just do a sample pixels of 8, okay, for my final shot. And you can see this as well. For this also I am going to do the same thing, enable, and to this 8 as well. So you can see this is our result of lumen, okay. And this is also looking really good if you see the result here, okay. If I compare it by pressing the F11 key, okay. And let's just do a comparison quickly. So I'm going to increase my viewport scalability to cinematic, okay. And you can see the result. And let's just increase the screen percentage to 140 here, okay. And let's just press the F11 key. Let's just take a screenshot here as well. So let's just click here. Let's just go to high resolution screenshot and capture the screenshot around maybe 1. Yeah, it's nice. So let's just check now how it is going to look. And here you can see this is how it is looking in Lumen. Okay, yeah, this is not that bad actually. And if I want, I can switch to another view. So let's just switch to camera 3 and you can see the result here as well. Yeah, definitely you need to play with the depth of field, so you can use the console commands as well. But I personally prefer part tracing for product shots. So you can see this is how it is going to look here, which is really good. Okay, you can definitely spend like 10 to 15 seconds per frame and render it out. It is going to look really good, guys, because I have tested for clients as well and it does look good. Okay, and you can see this render here as well. So let's just do a high resolution screenshot. Let's just capture here and we can compare here. So this is our part tracing array, this is our Lumen, and this is our part tracing. So you can see the difference as well. See, guys, okay, this does feels natural, our part tracing render. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoy this video and learn something new here. Okay, I will continue this product visualization series. We are going to create different scenes, some morning scenes with environment, some studio lighting setup, some scenes with which you haven't seen yet in Unreal Engine. I'm going to do that as well. I just need your support, guys, so please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it. Share it with your friends who wants to learn Unreal Engine and press that like button before going. I will see you next time. Till then, bye bye, guys.